Praise God, Church. Bwana asifiwe. My name is James Kimonye, the chairman of Fundraising Committee. I'm here to touch a bit on the activities of fundraising that are planned for 6th of November next week. And in that regard, I'll touch on the subject of the pledges that we have so far made. I made a small chart here for you to look at so that you can place yourself or see for yourself where you are. Now, these forms were distributed within the church, and so far we have pledges from 102 members of our church who are pledged up to 50,000. 34 are pledged between 50 and 250,000. 18 are pledged 250 to 1 million. 1 million to 2 million, we have 6 members. 2 million to 5 million, we have 1. And over 5 million, we have 2. As you can see, the majority of the families which are pledged, almost over 80% are below 250,000. And very few, a small percentage, 6% have pledged 1 million and above. That's where we are so far. So we have a total of 163 family members. And in terms of cash, 7.7 has been redeemed, and we have an outstanding of 39.8 out of the total of 47.5 million. So again, 16% of the pledges have been redeemed so far. We still have 84%, which is okay because you are pledged for 12 months. But this percentage here, as you see later, should be at least 25% because we have covered 25% of the year you have pledged. Okay. Now, last time I demonstrated on how skewed our distribution in terms of giving in this church is. We have a very skewed distribution curve where a majority of our members fall within the lower limit of our commitment. And the normal curve should look like this, where we have a few on the lower limit of commitment and a few on the higher limit of our commitment, and majority of us falling in between here. If we convert from this to this, we'll be able to build this church in the next 6 months. But if we continue with this, it will take 2 years. Now, I've already covered that. I've said we should by now, even those who are pledged 12 million and not 7.8. We have 450 members of the family members in this church. 163 are pledged, which constitutes 36%. And still not pledged is 290, 64% of our 450 members. So for next week, we have a target of 30 million. And why 30 million? Because the contractor certificates are over 70 million. So we want to see whether we can pay him half of what we owe. So please, an appeal from my committee is redeem, pledge, and contribute on that day. And if you contribute and you decide you are discounting your pledge, that will also be acceptable. Thank you very much and be blessed. Asanteni.